Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by today. Today's beer, we're going to do another Oktoberfest. This is Southern Stars Brewing's Oktoberfest. And they're out of Conroe, Texas. This was sent to me by Brandon. He sent me 3 or 4 Texas, New Mexico beers from that general area that I cannot get here. So, like I told you yesterday when we did that beer from Santa Fe. Not my typical style, guys. I usually don't buy a lot of Oktoberfest. I've reviewed those in the past, and they, most of the time, don't have another taste for me. Great transitional beers to get your friends that are still into macro lagers over into something with a little bit more taste and quality, and not going to blow their palate out of the mouth being a dark imperial style or a porter or so hoppy it's going to be too bitter for them. So. Great transitional beers, guys. Great fall seasonal beers. So drink them as fresh as you can, guys. And according to what is written on the neck of the can here, it says first to can craft beer in Texas. So that's their claim to fame, I guess. 6.2% alcohol by volume written on the can here. And underneath here, it looks like it's got 08/08/16. So this was put in the can on August the 8th, and I'm reviewing this on September the 9th. So it's about a month old. So it still should be very, very tasty. I don't see the IBUs written here. I don't see it on Rate Beer or Beer Advocate. Let's see if Untapped has it. They say 25. So that's even less than the one yesterday was in the 30s. This is in the mid-20s, so even less bitterness. Even more reason to turn it on to your friends that still drink that macro lager garbage. Yeah, turn them on to something better. And this would be a great one for them to try. Something that's not going to be too bitter, too dark, too malty. Good beer to turn them on. Do it. Turn them on to it. And 12-ounce can. There is no commercial description here. And the food pairings for this style of beer is just like yesterday. Cuisine is German, and I tried to pint back a nice tumbler mug, lager glass. I went ahead and brought the lager glass out instead of bringing the Sovereign beer glass like I did yesterday, because I don't want to get any death threats because I'm using the wrong freaking glass. There's some haters out there, guys. The only thing I hate is they ain't got a life, and they just want to come to your site and thumbs down your video. More than likely, they ain't even watching it. So I do have a haters club now. That's why every beer review you see, there's 2 or 3, 4, sometimes even 10 people thumbs down the video. That's when you have 25,000 subscribers, you got to deal with that crap. So it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. Anyway, this beer is not to be cellared. You should have this beer by November anyway. August, September, October. I look at these just like an IPA. It's not super low ABV, it's 6.2%. But you'd want to have this within the first 3 or 4 months that it was canned or bottled, whatever the case may be. So let's get it on. Let's get the cap, top, whatever you want to call this little tab on top of this can. Well, the foam coming out of it looks like it's fairly well carbonated. And every time I pour something in this glass, I get a monster head. So we're going to be kind of gentle to start off with. And here on the back end, we'll sand it up just to generate a little bit because it doesn't look to be too overcarbonated. Very nice. Not quite a finger of head on that pour. It's a deep amber color. Very good color on this. It's not that light golden mackerel lager color. It does look like it's got some decent malt to it. A lot of bubbles streaming up. Let's get a nose on it. Ah, nice toasted malt, a little bit of caramel and toffee. There's some grassy graininess in there. Seems to be just a little bit more spiciness in there than the one we did yesterday. Smells pretty good. Let's do it. Let's get it on. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Brandon. Very nice. Very, very nice. To me, this one seems to have a little more lager-ish qualities, a little more grassy graininess than the one we did yesterday to me. But it's a little bit more alcohol. Yesterday's was 6, this is 6.25. And looking at it, looks like it's just a shade darker on the color. But very nice. I'm not tasting a lot of difference between the 30-some that we had yesterday and the 25 they're saying here on Untappd. This is. The bitterness seems to be about the same. A great transitional beer, guys. That's what I call these. Just because they're very easy drinking, very sessionable. Great beers to get your friends over into something a little better quality, a little more taste. So let me take it back, let her have a couple sips out of it, and we'll come back and do the final grade on this one. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a swallow here left. Nice beer. A great seasonal Oktoberfest beer. Introduce it to your friends. We got some friends that are doing mackerel lagers. Get you a 6-pack of this, and if you can get it, if you're down in the Texas area, turn them on to it. Let them try it. Let them get a taste of it. They might like it. When we might get a convert there, you might get somebody in, and that's how you start off. You start off with a lighter, good quality beer like this, and then you can move up to pale ale, and then you can move up to your IPAs, and if you get the notion to try some darker stuff, get you a lighter porter, and then move into a lighter stout, a lower ABV stout when I say lighter, and then your palate will adjust as you drink a little bit heavier beers. Excuse me. You don't want to start somebody off with going from a Budweiser Miller Core at 5 or 5.5% to a hoppy beer that's got 70 IBUs. It's going to be too bitter for them, guys. It's going to blow the palate out of their mouth. Or same instances for something dark. A lot of people are afraid of dark beers. Oh man, I'm not drinking that motor oil. Start them off with a porter, maybe a 5% porter. Something that's not going to be too boozy to start off with. And let them work their way into something a little heavier and a little darker, and get into the stouts. And they make 5% stouts too. Before you start introducing your palate to something that's going to be too overwhelming, like an 11 or 12 or even bigger imperial version of one of those beers. So, very nice beer, guys. Let's do the final chug. Very well made beer. The alcohol is completely hidden, not getting any taste of alcohol at all. A great Oktoberfest beer, guys. And like I told you yesterday, not into the A quality beer to me, and that's just my opinion. I mean, there's going to be people that drink and love these kind of beers. I'm not, you're crazy. That's a 9, that's a 10 beer. I'm not going to argue with that. But to me, most of these style beers are usually in the B category to me. So I'm going to give it the same grade I gave yesterday's beer. Very comparable. I gave it a B+. Numeric rating on this would probably be 87 or an 88. Probably go ahead and give them the 88, since it does have a canned on date on it and it's got the ABV on the can. Giving you all the information you need there, guys. So, great beer, and Beer Advocate doesn't have enough people have commented on this to give a score. That tells me it's either a brand new release and they haven't done it before, or a very small distribution or a small brewery. Not to have had enough people to post a score. But over to Untapped, they've got it listed at 3.73, which is exactly where I've got it. That's about a B+. That's about a B+. So, if you've had this one from Southern Star Brewing Company out of Conroe, Texas, this is their Oktoberfest. Let me know what you think, guys. And let's dig another one out of the fridge tomorrow. See you then.